Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today look at this big monster bottle. A big 750 milliliter corked and caged bottle. This is South Street Brewing's Soft Serve. And these guys are up in Charlottesville, Virginia. And this has a big picture of vanilla and chocolate ice cream cone on the front, and it says ice cream porter. Sounds pretty damn tasty. With the label caught my attention, and then looking at it, and I've reviewed beers from South Street Brewing before, but it's been a while back since I have. This says here, rolling like a big shot. Beer tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Fresh cocoa nibs, check. Vanilla from the bean pod, check. Are the flavors big? What? Do it taste good? Yeah. Lean back, right hand on the goblet, cream on the inside, chocolate and bean on the outside. Primetime porter making movies like U-Haul. Live like a Super Bowl kickoff. Little yeast in the bottom, don't get uptight. Make sure the bottle rides dark and upright. Serve iced up like TV, Johnny. Ice cream porter. Pilsner malt, mild ale malt, flaked oats, Cara 8 malt, Carafa, Spezial, 11 malt, Simcoe, Scottish ale yeast, Madagascar vanilla beans, Guyana cocoa nibs. South Street Brewery, Charlottesville, Virginia, founded in 1998. Charlottesville's oldest brewery, maintains the sole focus of creating excellent flavorful beers across a range of styles. Stop by our downtown brewery or pick up a 6-pack or a bottle. Check Virginia, all that, yada yada. Very nice. On the back, it's got an ice cream truck here right above all this stuff I just read on here. And this is, it says enjoy by, which I'm not a fan by those days, 425 of 20 and 9.05 alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs, and it has the SRM, Plato, and all that kind of stuff. 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces. So, a great big bottle. And I decided to go ahead and pick this up since I had not had it or reviewed it. I did get this at the Barrel Chest when I've seen Martin, Stewart, and the guys out there. So we're going to see what this brings to the table. So let's jump over to Untapped. They also have it at 9.05, 20 IBUs, ice cream porter, velvet body, rich malt, and chocolate/vanilla flavor, dark brown color. So let's get this opened up. Final beer of the evening for me. And let's see what this brings to the table. Let's see if I can get this out. Ah, yeah, it's moving. So, here we go. Ah, nice pop. Very nice pop. And we're going to go right straight down the center since it's not a monster beer. 9.05%. It's not a damn, you're not drinking a Budweiser here, so. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that. Nice cascading effect. About a finger and a quarter of head on that pour. Very dark beer. Nice khaki colored head. Very nice looking beer. Let's get it to the nose and see what we got. Rich roasted malt, hints of vanilla, chocolate, maybe a little caramel toffee, black molasses. Smells very nice. I don't know if I'd call it ice cream. Smells very nice though. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers. It is very pleasant. Nice roasted malt. Definitely getting the cocoa nibs, getting the chocolate. Slight hint of some vanilla in there. Nice sweetness to it. Doesn't say anything about using any lactose or anything in the brewing process. And only 20 IBUs. It's not a bitter beer to drink. That is very tasty, guys. I am pleasantly surprised. It is a very nice dessert porter. It's not a stout. It looks like a stout. I am getting just a little bit of red rubbiness when the light hits it just right around the very thin part of the glass. And these guys at the breweries can call it a porter. They can call it a stout. They can call it whatever they want. This is a very pleasant beer. A very nice, tasty dessert beer. I've had sweeter beers. I've had tastier beers. But this is a decent, well-made alcohol. Seems to be well hidden on this beer. And these guys being in Charlottesville, a couple hours up the road, I consider them a local brewery, and I try to support these guys. This is not something I would see in a Kroger's or a gas station / beer store. I have to go to a craft beer store to get something like this. Because these guys' beers are not distributed in a lot of places that sell beers. You have to go to a craft beer store to get them. Because the people that control the distribution around here in this part of Virginia have been controlling it since 1800s. And those are the people that put out Budweiser, Miller, and Coors. And if they want to carry your little tiny craft beer, they can or they may, but they don't have to, and they don't give a shit whether they do or not. So, and they'd rather push their horse piss instead of selling somebody else's beers, some other craft brewery beers. And that's just how it is in this part of Virginia. The people that control that distribution have controlled it since before Prohibition. And they want to move and sell their bread and butter beer, which would be Budweiser, Miller, Coors, and all the rest of that horse piss, instead of something like this. And that's why we have a problem at the Kroger store down here. You got a whole damn cooler of that horse piss, and then you got a little teeny section of beers similar to this. Not this one, because it's not available. They don't even take it there. And that's the problem we have. You know, you got 20 coolers that's got horse piss in it, and you got 2 that's got maybe some of these beers in there, if you're lucky. So, and that's how it's been for 100 years or more. So it is what it is, guys. You have to deal with that. That's why you have to go to a craft beer store to get a beer like this, because they're catering to the people that want to drink that horse piss, because they want to sell that horse piss instead of selling a decent, well-made beer. So it is what it is. I might have a little slightly heavy opinion on that, but I know how it is. So it is what it is. So let me pour her a glass of this and sip on this one for a little bit, and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it for about an hour. Tasty beer, guys. Not world class or outstanding or anything like that to me. This was like an $8 bottle of beer to buy, which is a very big bottle for that price. It's not bourbon barrel aged or anything like that. The biggest fuss I have about it is them having a best by date on it. Even though it's an Imperial Porter, It's going to keep for longer than what they say they want you to have it by, which is April 25th of 2020. I think the beer is going to keep longer than that, being that big of a ABV beer, but not super expensive to buy for this size bottle. But I'm not a fan of those best by dates. Tell me when it was put in the bottle. I harp on this time and 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 time again. Guys, I want to know when it was put in the bottle. I don't give a damn what. It's a stout, an IPA, a double IPA, a barley wine. I don't give a shit. Tell me when it was put in the bottle. And if you want to put that best before or best by date after that, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But tell me when it was put in the package. And these guys are not doing that. So I would probably not buy this bottle of beer again. Even though it's a tasty beer, a well-made beer, and it has 9.05% alcohol, which is going to keep for a while. I don't know why they're giving that short of a shelf life, and I don't know what the shelf life is. Maybe this is a 2017 edition. I don't have any idea what shelf life these guys are giving it. So, and I harp on this all the time, guys, and it's like beating a dead freaking horse. I mean, these guys want to give it a longer shelf life for some reason or another to sell more beers or whatever. I want to know when it was put in the bottle. Tell me when it was put in the bottle. And if you can't do that, you're not going to get a better grade from me. I'm so sorry. Chaps your ass, chaps my ass, chaps everybody's ass. Everybody's ass is chapped. Wearing a wet diaper will do the same thing. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to do the final chug on this one. Very tasty beer, very well made beer. I call it well hidden. But since they choose to do a best by, best before, whatever by date, instead of putting an actual vintage on it, and if they want to put when they want you to have it by after that, that is great. But if you want to put that best by or best before date on there and not an actual bottled on, canned on date, you're not going to get a good grade from me. So this is an A beer in a B bottle, and that's where I'm going to put it. 88 for me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 91 outstanding. I'm not going there. And over to Untapped, they say 3.94. I agree with that. This is a B plus beer, and that's what I'm going to give it, because they choose not to put a bottled on or a vintage on it to let me know when it was packaged. I'd rather see the month, day, and the year when it was put in the bottle, but it is what it is. I mean, I say that all the time, guys, and I have said that multiple times on multiple videos, and people saying, how many times did you say it is what it is? It is what it is. So, if you choose to do that, I choose to do this. So, it's a B plus beer. So, if you had this from South Street Brewery, their soft serve, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.